A P to the V to the E production presents The Fast and the Furious with James and Frank.
Okay.
So after they have the montage and he wins the race against his lackey.
So Sean's good at drifting. He's practicing.
Yeah, all of a sudden he's good at drifting.
He already does his date with the girl, which, you know, she cheated. That's cheating.
Oh, yeah.
That's total cheating.
I mean, that's part of Sean's plan of stealing the girl.
He's just there's like no reason for him to like say yes, like, yeah, let's go on a date. Like,
yeah, but she's been flirting with him the whole time too.
So Sean's back at the fucking fish port, fucking like doing his drifting practices. Then we get back. I want to talk about him going through 3 stacks of tires already. Yeah. DK shows up pissed. Fucking Han's just hanging out reading his car. He's all fucking cool.
You know, he's like, "What's up, brother?"
Here to roast some marshmallows, DK. And it's like fucking straight up shot, fucking bam.
And he did. Everybody just
doesn't even sound like Dex right in the face.
That's
doesn't
how
even
you know
think
no one's
twice
because
they just let him.
Yeah, just let him DK whoop his ass.
Nobody has each other's backs in that movie. Everyone's just like watching. Like, I'm not gonna fucking get in the middle of that shit.
Sean didn't even fight back.
Sean just let him. It's like, man, he can't hit me that hard. She's like,
Sean looked jacked up.
Sean's like, man, I wonder how hard he could hit.
Yeah.
So DK gets his fucking like beats his. No, it doesn't really beat his ass. He just gives him like fucking decks him out a couple times. So stay away from my.
Well, yeah, he didn't have to finish him off because Sean wasn't fighting back.
Sean's like, I'm gonna sell this in the streets. I got you this time, player.
Yeah. Then he says something like, "You better stay away from her" or something like that. And then Hans like looks back at Sean like that look.
What do I do?
Why
I'm
you keep
just talking to her. I'm just hanging out. I'm just a normal guy. We can't be friends. So DK goes back. I gotta stop picking my nose. Sorry,
let's go. We on camera.
It's because I got a piercing on my nose. Anyway, long story short. So DK goes back to the pachinko place with all the games. His uncle shows up. Right?
Oh, yep.
And
they're all nervous.
They're all mad at him because apparently he's missing money. That whole scene wait, so I watched.
You jumped to the end of it. There was a whole thing of him walking in.
Well, yeah, he's
conversation.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's the thing I'm gonna bitch about real quick. They show that scene because when the whole time they're speaking Japanese, the version I watched, so I watched it on YouTube. They don't show any subtitles for what they're talking about.
Oh, well, yeah.
Did you get subtitles? Yeah, I got subtitles. So what are they talking about there in that scene?
The first thing they're talking about is the books. You know, when you saw when they came in, they hand him the financial books. Then he goes, the Yakuza boss, the uncle goes, sits down, and he looks at the books and he's like, "This is too complicated. This is complicated." And then DK's like, "Oh, I know it's complicated, but you know everything's correct." And he's like,
"Okay, now I remember."
He's like, even though it's too complicated, even I understand that you're getting ripped off by your friend."
See, it didn't show the subtitles this time, but the last time I saw it, it showed that part. Now I remember that part.
Oh, okay.
Where it's like, even I can understand. So why is it so fucking complicated, DK?
He's like, either you're incompetent or you're in league with them or something like that.
So what are these books for? What's it like accounting for?
Yeah, they didn't say what they were selling.
Just books with like, these numbers are wrong. I was like, what are these numbers for? For all we know, these be numbers for fucking.
And he's like,
ice cream cones.
I guess the numbers clearly show that Han's been stealing from DK
or selling. Oh, apparently.
No, because that's what he said.
They say he's making side deals because he goes and confronts him after that.
Well, he might be making side deals, but he said he was stealing money from him. That's when they were talking about it. So, I don't know if they were doing how he's doing it.
Han's doing a lot of fucked up shit. He's fucking playing. He's dipping his hand too hard into the pot and taking more than he should.
Yeah, and DK is now embarrassed and he's crying.
And he's my friend and he lied to me.
Well, I think he's more embarrassed about he looked bad in front of his uncle. Yep.
Sitting in his chair.
Oh, and his uncle even said something like, you know, maybe I don't even need you anymore. You know, maybe I'll just take care of the situation myself. And so like,
who needs DK?
And so DK is super paranoid and angry, and that's when he goes rushing to the garage.
I hope his fucking uncle doesn't call him DK. It's like, what do I need the Drift King for?
No, he didn't call him DK. He called him by his whatever his name is.
I'm just saying it'd be funny if like his uncle's like, what do I need the Drift King for? It's like, Mr. Drift King over here thinks he could fucking be a Yakuza. Fucking Drift King, I need you to do some Yakuza things.
I don't even know if he knows him. Like if
he's gotta know that his nephew's got this whole cocky persona behind him.
I don't know.
Because he sets up the race with him later for Sean.
But not because he didn't come up with the idea. Sean came up with the idea.
Okay. Let's get there first.
Okay, so
DK's pissed.
Yep.
Shows up to Han's shop.
What's happening, brother?
Well, no.
That's what Han says.
Well, it's even crazy. We didn't even mention it. So, like, Sean got kicked out at one point from his dad's house.
Yep.
And then what's-her-face decided to run away and go hang out with them because after after DK got bitched out by his uncle.
No, I thought it was after DK punched Sean in the face. That mirror.
Oh, Myra was in the room with DK, and then he referenced her past. So he referenced her past, saying like, "It's like if we didn't pick you up, you would became like a whore like your mom." Like, I guess he was trying to say her mom was like a geisha or something like that, or kabuki or something.
And she was living like with his grandma or grandfather or something like that.
So we know she has like a fucked up childhood girl in Japan. She just poured. And then her mom's like hoeing out.
Well, it was. I think her mom's dead.
Oh,
and that's why she had to go live with her grandfather, and all that stuff. But I was thinking, well, if that's the case, like how long ago? Because really, DK and her could have been like brother and sisters. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, like, I raised you. I brought you up with my family. I made you look like shit.
DK's trying to convince her that they're.
I'm all you know.
Yeah, we're exactly alike and all this other stuff. And
but DK's not a gaijin.
Yeah, but he's trying to say like the mentality was the same man.
We're both tough. We've been through the shits.
But evidently, she wasn't going for it because she shows up at Han's place.
Yeah.
And then
looking for fucking Sean.
Yeah, and then Sean, of course, spots her from a mile away and runs down there, and then now she's part of the crew.
And then this is where we get DK showing up to like confront Han about him. Fucker is like,
is there a video of that?
We had.
Oh, because they had. Oh yeah, because they have to because there's a big race scene after that.
Oh, they call this "Rest in Peace, Han." Why?
Oh, it's only going to show the ending of it, I bet.
No, it's 30 seconds there, man. You're right. All right, cool.
Or is that ad? That ad was 30 seconds.
Let me see. It's 6:34. Yeah. Okay. I just want to see him showing up to the garage. Yeah, it shows him showing up to the garage.
Hey, brother.
Look how happy he looks.
I can't stand when he says it like that.
Can we phrase that for him later on? His face.
He's all about to cry.
Boy Scouts. That's what we do.
See, Han's proud of fucking him over. It's not the Boy Scouts, it's what we do. It's just another day in the hood, B.
Why does he talk like that?
What? Han's too cool to talk normal, dude.
Yeah, that's what you see.
Now everyone's gangster. DK now has his fucking gangster accent now.
Well, I'm just saying, DK is the only one getting screwed.
Yeah, really. He's the only sensible guy.
Lost his girlfriend, getting his money stolen, got punched in the face.
Having a real bad day. This should be called DK's bad day.
I wonder how much that car costs that Han's driving. I feel like it's super expensive.
This is way too choreographed. They're just like zipping in and out against each other.
Figure 8 and everything.
I know, like Nadia, man, we must look cool doing this.
Because they're drifting, they gotta keep coming up with drifting reasons.
So this movie has cool shit happening. They're actually like going in traffic doing these stunts. Like, I feel like every movie steps it up. This is like something that's kind of cool.
Yeah, but it's
not as extreme as like a step up in every movie, but it's just like
this is probably the most subtle out of all of them. How you think about it?
But it doesn't look all CGI like the other ones, though. This actually looks real.
Yeah, it does. I'm pretty sure they actually got real drifters, like for this part and stuff like that. And then they got like actor drivers, so the cars are perfectly spaced out, so they can drift in and out like that.
They got to start doing this figure
because at the end they do say like all professional drivers perform. Like, so I believe that part.
Oh,
and then we get the CGI when we actually see the actors and stuff. Messing up their car again. They have no respect.
Gives a fuck.
Boom.
That guy's dead. There's no way he's not dead. The red-haired kid just died.
Yep.
And it's like a pile up over
DK
there.
lost his best friend. Like DK just constantly losing.
DK's bad year. Worst year ever. I just lost my friend. I'm ready to fuck shit up. You took my friend. I'm taking your friend, Sean.
Yeah, I don't know who's he mad at more, Sean or Han. Because Han was stealing his money. Sean stole his girl. I'd probably be more mad at the girl. You can always get more money.
Like, we're coming up to like, I guess what's supposed to be like one of the big stunts is where they drift across all these people.
Yep. Oh, that's right. The insane drift.
Myra stares out at the windshield, wondering, like, what kind of crazy shit are we doing? We could kill someone. Like, I feel like that's the moment she realizes like what they're doing is stupid.
Yeah, but she's a drifter too, so I think she kind of knows. She's just worried about the crashing, but she ain't scared of the drifting part. I don't think.
But I feel like at that one moment, like we finally see that, like, oh man, maybe we could fuck up. I'm gonna show the look on her face. Like, right, 1 second.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. When they're about to wipe out all those people.
It's all quiet.
Yeah, because if they didn't get out the way, he would have fucked up, killed a ton of people.
Sean knows how to drift in. Yeah, right here.
They don't have nothing to do with learning how to drift.
It just has to do with people getting the fuck out the way. This is not drifting too.
He could have slowed down.
Look at that, like, perfect.
Look at, he's speeding up.
The people moved away to make a perfect curve for him, and look, she's looking in her face of fear. It's like,
yeah, because she's worried that if we hit one kid, it's over.
and it played that beautiful music in the background. I was like, one life. If we fuck up, it's forever.
The drifting life.
This is the life I've chosen.
Drift or die.
PK.
Drift in, drift out. The drifting, it's a little overboard, but I guess that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to drift.
Okay, let's talk about how overboard drifting is. This is a good drifting scene, but we wasted drifting on other shit, like when Han's driving around with fucking Sean doing the laps around the girls just to get their number, doing drifts around them.
Yeah.
Or when Sean goes on a date with this girl, because I didn't want to talk about it because that's so pointless. When Sean goes on a date with this girl,
Well, we gotta talk about it's next, ain't it? Or it's coming.
it was before this. It was before this.
Oh, was it?
So before this, when they were on their little fucking. Oh wait, see, that's cool. The reverse shooting. That's something fun.
Nah, I mean, but a lot of movies do that. It's nothing special.
I guess. And look, he just gets T-boned so hard the car flips.
Oh.
But that doesn't happen. Like every other movie, they survive when they get T-boned, but Han dies.
Boy, did he die?
Man, look how fucked up he looks. Look at, there's like oil spilling. He's like, I can't get out. Someone help me. You look so sad. And then, boom,
boom, boom.
Sean just dropped back hard. Like, ah, damn it. Oh man, DK looks like, I got you, B. I got you.
We got one of them. Still gotta get Sean.
I'm out of here, bitch. See, this is a good, cool drifting scene. But what I'm saying is, like, we got the stupid drifting scene where, like, they're showing off where, like, where Han and, like, fucking Sean are doing the drifts around the girls, get their number.
Well, you know why? Because this is why I remember now. Because Sean finally asked Han, well, what do you race for? Because remember, Sean's like, I race for peace slips, and also, and then Han's like, I'll show you what I race for. And then that's when he did the drifting around the girls and got the number. So that's what he raced for.
It's like this deep talk about, like, look at all these people, like, look at them, they just all follow the rules. We can break the rules, but you know what breaking the rules does? Gets killed like Han.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Or you could be like Sean and just fuck around until you win. Sean got lucky. I think this movie's just more about luck. But no, let's talk about the other waste of drifting in here.
Oh, that's when because he asked the girl, like in class, I think he asked her. Oh yeah, because he texted or something. They're chatting.
Oh, like, I'll see you driving. I'll take you. She's like, I'll take you driving sometime.
Yeah, because he's like, I never see you race, and she's like, blah blah blah, and then she goes on her crew. Who are those other racers?
Yes, exactly. So like after they, check it out. So they go on the date, and then like right after it gets the cruise race, like, I guess we're all riding together now. It's a group of 4 going through the fucking hills.
Did we see them, or they're already just?
We never see them. They just happen to tell her. She has a crew always telling her in their 3 cars.
I was feeling that part was real too, though. Like not the part,
no, that's like real driving, but it's just so
not the
dorky.
Part when they were in the seats. When obviously
it's just so cheesy watching. It's like we drift like friends. It's like it's like because it's family.
You know, it was like because it was freeing. You know,
it's free where I can feel the road. I feel like I'm like water.
And then the music was all like, oh, and it all slowly. It was
like R&B. It's like she was like trying to impress him. Like, I'm taking him out. Like this cute little drive with her and her crew drifting through the hills. I'm like, that's a stupid scene.
Look like drifting unicorns or something.
That's dumb. Anyway, so
yeah, I didn't forget about that one, and I forgot about the stupid Han with the what I drift for is the.
I was like, I don't know. So this is so stupid. Like, I feel like we get deep moments in the middle of like bullshit scenes like that. Like the Han giving the deep talk to Sean before they do the phone numbers thing.
Yeah.
It kind of kills with that. And then like her talking about like how she likes drifting
because it's freeing.
But then it's like, girl, you literally you're like being a hoe. Now I'm saying like you're being a hoe.
She's being a Yakuza hoe.
You're cheating on this dude.
Like she was on that was her path to be DK's like woman.
Well, maybe
and DK was gonna be in the Yakuza.
There's this whole other movie we don't see where DK becomes this big. DK used to be a real nice guy, and he became a Yakuza douche somewhere.
Wow.
I don't know. We'll never know. Other than that, DK looks like he's getting like screwed over the whole movie.
He does look like he's getting screwed over.
Yeah, for nothing. For all we know, DK could probably be giving stuff to charity.
Well, he didn't also look like a nice guy either, though. He did look like an asshole.
He just killed Han.
Yep.
All right. Let's keep going with this. Okay, so
that's when they go back
they play the scene of the crime and they're on the train. Sean's like, I just saw a dude die. He's like staring out into space like, fuck. On the fucking train. Like, he doesn't say that. Like, the look on his face.
Well, both of their looks are like that.
Like, I just saw a dude die right.
But then remember, they decide that they gotta go back to his dad's place because they don't know where to go.
Doesn't DK show up looking for him there?
Yep, DK does.
Pulls out the gun, and then dad pulls out a shotgun. Like,
well, he didn't have a shotgun. He still had a pistol too.
What is a pistol?
Yeah. Huh. And then remember, the girl's like, "I'll go with you, DK," and then that's what finally talked him down. So he left.
Did she go with him?
Mm-hmm. Huh. So she hopped in the car with him. Never DK. Oh, I thought it was funny. This is what I thought was funny. When DK was getting in the car after she got in the car, and when he was backing up, he kept the gun on Sean the whole time, even when he opened the door.
She's like, "Don't make a move." She's like, coming with me, but don't make a move. I'm winning right now, but don't make a move. Ball's in my hand. It's like if it was the referee had the ball in his hand and then go in the other, like. I was like, I'm still winning.
It was just a little bit much.
I feel like he's over secured at that point. Like, dude, chill, you're winning. Relax. Okay, go.
And then that's when like Sean's telling his dad, he's like, no, I gotta clean up my mess. That's when you got super country.
But I like how dad's like, you're just gonna make a bigger mess with your mess, is what you're telling me. Okay, I don't care no more. Fucking go race, go fucking go die or something, son.
He's like, I understand. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Other than that, I might be either losing a kid or you might be going to jail. Either way, win-win. That's like his dad's mentality, probably, dude. There's like he was just so reluctant to help him. Like, we're gonna put my fucking
because he's gotta be thinking, I brought my son here. Now he got some Yakuza kid gunpoint in front of my house,
and now he wants to put my V8 in this little tiny car, this little race car that they refer to.
What? They put the engine in his car.
Yeah, that's what in the one that Han gave him.
No, because he didn't race that car.
No, what did he race?
He raced that Mustang, remember? Because we were like, how is he going to drift a Mustang?
Oh, yeah. Okay, they put the engine from the from the other car into the Mustang.
Because they go back.
The other way around.
He gets hooked up. He gets back with the crew. They go back to the garage, and they're like, the police stole, the feds impounded all our cars. But then they go outside, and they see his original car that he destroyed, open it, and the hood's perfectly clean. Yeah. And now I think about it, he really didn't get any head-on collisions. It was all on the rear, and the sides and stuff.
That car was still fine on the inside. I don't know what they do to reinforce those engines, but they do a lot in those movies.
Yeah, we saw another montage, and then they building the.
They're practicing the hill. They're practicing on the.
Well, first they combine the two cars, and then and then they're
combining the two cars. Yeah. No, so they combine the two cars. Mm-hmm. That's the montage right there, and then Sean shows up to like the place to like challenge DK.
Oh no! Then
how's that go?
Matter of fact, I don't even think they combined the cars before they met DK because this is
the last part of the movie.
Oh, this is what happened. So when Sean gets back with the crew, Lil Bow Wow's like, "Hey, I think Han would want you to have this." And whenever in the secret compartment, he had that bag full of money. And then Sean's like, "I'm gonna take this money and go to the Yakuza headquarters here in Japan. Walk in there,
that place all the game.
Yeah, walk in there and speak to him in perfect Japanese and hand him this money." That's when Sean leveled up. Like he knew Japanese.
Like we don't see him practice any of this.
He knows all the culture and how things work.
How to be respectful when he walks in. Yakuza, how to respect Yakuza members.
Remember when he first walked back there, all the Asian guys were like kind of surrounding him. He was just walking in there, and then the old man stopped, and then he like yelled or said something to the Yakuza boss, who calls him over. And then DK's instantly pissed, calling him a punk and all this
Yeah,
other
this
stuff.
fucking asshole here fucking try to fucking sell some shit.
And then that's when DK's like, I got this money here because Han stole the money and I'm returning it to you. And the Yakuza boss like, oh, you thought you just gonna walk in here, return this
the money back?
And that's when Sean's like, oh, I've come up with a peaceful solution. How about me and DK race?
I was like, let me get one last chance to fucking show you that I'm a man of my word, and I'm gonna beat your fucking son, your nephew's ass.
Yeah, beat your nephew's ass on his mountain.
But let me ruin his honor.
And then remember, the Yakuza boss is like, well, if you beat him already, it should be easy. Because DK was even more pissed.
All like, I already beat him. Why do I gotta do it again? Fuck this kid.
DK's like highly upset.
This is why it's a great 80s movie, because like literally he's not good at the beginning, and now he like has all these montages. He's like,
skills.
I'm ready to take on the Yakuza now. This white boy from Alabama.
Yeah, the fact that he just walked in there, a high schooler, remember?
We're ready to take on the Yakuza after like 6 months of training. He's like, I ain't scared of them to fucking track down my dad and kill him.
I don't get it, but it worked somehow.
So then they start trading on that hill after the terms are settled. Fucking his uncle's about it. He's like, I don't care. Like, all the adults here don't give a fuck. Sean's dad doesn't give a fuck about what happens to him, and then fucking DK's uncle's like,
well, Sean's dad did help him.
He does help him, but he's like more like, I'm checking in at this point. I'm just gonna help him.
Yeah, I'm gonna help him.
There's nothing I can do. There's nothing else I can do.
Yeah, he could have maybe called the police or something, you know.
Like whatever. He's trying to own up, I guess.
He's in the military. He could have told some Americans.
But then you see like DK's uncle's like, I don't care either way. It's like you either gonna lose and not work for me anymore, or you're gonna win.
Yeah, his uncle.
I got to deal with
him. I felt like to the Yakuza boss it was like fun because
this is a great.
Yeah, this is like night out. We'll go out, watch some kids race some stupid stuff. Because he had like that stupid smile. I want to skip it.
No, but it's just like the chief from Too Fast and Furious. Like, I got to watch these fucking people. I'm retired. I'm already in my old age.
Yeah, it's just like
young
the chief.
motherfuckers do stupid shit. So we get the practice of him practicing on DK's hill. Apparently this hill is well known for like the origins of drifting.
Yep, and then he's practicing with the Mustang now, drifting with the Mustang. They must have
getting better.
They must have like did some other stuff to that Mustang to make it capable of drifting.
That's like so much weight swinging around the back.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like you lose control every time.
Unless you get like so much like speeds like boost out of like the control, like you just like somehow find the right spot to hit.
Did they use NOS in that race? Like they probably couldn't because it's not a long enough straightaway.
We don't see a lot of NOS being used.
We only saw it that one time
when he does the corner to beat the traffic lights.
Yeah,
for Han.
Yeah, that's right.
We never see them really use the NOS button ever.
Well, anyways, they do the montage and they gets the practice in. And then that's when Lil Bow Wow tells him about this called DK's Mountain because he's the only one that survives. And I was like, dang, was he killing the racers? Like, he can't just beat him.
And no one's going to jail for this. No one's like, my missing son just lost at this race. Oh, not my fault. He accepted the challenge. And like the police was like,
that's what happened.
He accepted the challenge.
He accepted the challenge against DK.
Oh, like
he's the Drift King. You didn't
know that? Talking about liability. That's Yakuza problems, man. Yakuza has their own jurisdictional law.
Well, anyways, Sean's looking nervous. Lil Bow is always. I think Lil Bow is looking nervous to hold. Either he's nervous or
dude. Like I'm not saying like Bow Wow's just more like. I'm not saying he's like a lackey. But
he's like comedy relief.
He's comedy relief, but he's also like not a bad friend. But he's just like very. He's like the nerd of the group.
Yeah, he is.
He's like I don't think it's such a good idea. He's like the Morty of the group. He's like I don't think it's such a good idea, Rick.
Yeah, he don't want to. He doesn't want to.
He doesn't want to cause any trouble.
No, yeah,
he just wants to run a legitimate business.
Yeah, he just wants to party and have fun.
Like, yeah, wink at the camera, just like that.
And so that's when finally, I guess at nighttime,
they have the race.
They meet up. Remember with the uncle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's just ready for this shit to happen.
And then the uncle says something to him. The girl. What's her name? Myra has to go stand by the uncle or whatever. And
this woman's property now.
Yeah, she did. Remember, she was standing over there with them until the very end.
Every one of these fucking Fast and Furious movies, like the women put themselves in danger like so hardcore, like, and then they're like, "How did I get?"
They always group up with the master criminals and stuff.
But they're like, "How did I get here? How did it go so bad?" It's like you fucking pushed this.
You put yourself in this situation.
You pushed all the right buttons to get to like the worst possible situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she did help.
Well, the guys do it too, but like the girls are just like,
wow. Especially her, because she didn't have to mess with Sean, but she kept on messing.
Or in the last movie, it's like fucking was it Carmen Electra or is it Jessica Biel? I don't know.
No,
what the actress name is.
Eva Mendes.
Eva Mendes, like fucking all buddy, undercover with the fucking mafia boss, but like so hardcore for 12 months.
I wonder if it's gonna be like that for all the Fast and Furious. No, I don't think so. I think it changes after this one, but so then that's when we cut to the top of the mountain and we see DK and Sean about to race. And this is the part where it was funny too, because remember me and you were like, how are they seeing the race way up there? Because they don't got no cameras, but they do got cameras.
Yeah.
They got the stupid cell phone.
Oh yeah. Everyone's tracking the race through the hill, like through this stream of like camera playing.
Like, I want to know how they networked all those cameras together to have the same live video stream.
I don't know.
Maybe they posted on YouTube.
It's just like, okay, this is like 2006. You're telling me
YouTube was around then.
Let's say that early enough. They didn't stream back then. I remember you couldn't put a video more than 15 minutes on YouTube.
Yeah, when we first started off.
Okay, so check it out. So you're telling me right now they have like, let's say this hill has like 5 different turns, right?
I think it had more than that.
Every fucking turn, well, like 5 layers of turns.
Oh, okay.
And there's a guy with a camera phone at every spot, and all of them were in sync to stream the race to everybody in that area.
Yes. Perfectly.
Before 5G or 3G. It was like right when 3G was about to come out. James, you're giving this movie a lot of expectations.
No, I'm not making fun of it.
The technology's not that good.
No, the technology's horrible. It's funny that they are able to do, and it's like the worst cell phone too. It's got a little
Japan, though. Remember, they had online gaming like on the fucking 64 and 99, and nobody gave a fuck because it wasn't popular.
Nah,
maybe they did have the technology, just no one gives a fuck.
I don't think so.
They just don't. People don't look into it.
I never ever
stream a fucking race on a cell phone.
Yeah, stream anything on multiple phones. It's multiple phones.
Everyone saw the race. It's like,
and they were up and down the whole mountain.
It's like you would have told me everyone in the state of Alabama watched the Daytona 500 on their fucking Nokia or their fucking Razor all at the same time. It got perfect quality. That's what the race did, and that's stupid. That's impossible in 2006.
Was it Nokia phones? It was something.
It could be anything that's a flip phone. Just whatever's a flip. Oh, so whenever like the block was like the tiny square screen.
They did have tiny.
Like not even bigger than like 2 thumbs.
Yeah. Is it just like the old cell phones? Well, anyways, they got perfect footage.
They knew he was winning. They couldn't tell between those 2 gray blocks fucking going around the drift.
Well, they knew like when Sean was getting pushed to the side of the mountain. Remember, they were getting all worried because they thought Sean was going to fall off.
Oh my god.
Or that part where he got T-boned. Yeah, let's see if we can find the race now.
Let's just watch the race.
Oh, there it was. Last race.
Last.
That's right, because they did race twice.
Yeah, see, it's like that montage. It's like the first fight, the Karate Kid, and the last fight.
It's like Rocky. You know?
It's like Rocky. He has a really bad fight at the beginning, and then he comes back and beats his ass. Yeah. So what's Han, like Apollo Creed?
Yeah, exactly.
That's stupid. Get out of here.
That's exactly how it is, though.
That's so silly, man.
DK killed Han, and then now Sean's got revenge Han by beating DK.
And he had the training scene in the fucking snow of the Russian mountains.
He did. His training scene was drifting with the Mustang around corners.
Look at it. Look, it's so cool that Mustang. Like, I'm fucking ready to fucking win.
What's he wearing? He's wearing his he just got off of Olive Garden.
I gotta have dinner with the family. I gotta do this.
No, he was working there.
Get out of here.
That's what he looked like. He's old.
Look at this shit.
Look how look how good quality it is.
Into this Nokia phone.
1080p.
Get out of here. Oh my god. This is the top. Where the fuck's DK at?
He's showing up. What kind of cars DK have? Do you know?
It's like that's at the bottom. It says the Mustang versus the 350Z.
Oh, okay.
Man. So.
I got one of the Yakuza bosses heading up the race.
Yeah, there's a serious bookie. That's how you know it's a real race. Of the Yakuzas officiating this race is a death race.
It didn't have to be a death race till DK.
DK dies pretty much. He looks like he dies.
You think he died?
We'll watch and we'll judge it again.
Okay, yeah, those.
Anyway, this Mustang's fucking.
He's already messing up on the turns though. Like he just did, but he just did this montage to train, and then the first turn he messes up.
He's scared, man. I mean, look at Paul George in the playoffs. He's good all year, and then come playoffs, he doesn't do it right. He's got the jitters.
Yeah, baby.
DK's so serious.
Yeah, DK's too serious.
That's why he fucks up. That's a good. That was a good drift.
That CGI whenever they're in their driver's seats.
Where?
Doesn't look good.
This scene, they showed it?
Yeah, they keep doing it. Every time you shoot a close up of them.
He looks like he's got shit those on it.
Damn, they got a ways to go.
Man, that's actually a good camera. What is this, like before drones?
Wow.
Did they have drones back then?
I'm sure they're mixing in CGI with a lot of these cuts.
That was a good transition. Yeah, like almost ran him off. He's got to stop making the poop face.
They're both making faces.
Like, Sean's not that bad.
Sean got T-boned.
Somehow doesn't get hit.
Because he does a little maneuver. A little shifty, little gas pressing, and a little spinning. He did a whole 360 spin and back.
He like
he didn't lose
out of it.
No traction. He's just slightly behind him.
Jumps back in quickly.
Now DK's looking worried because he's on the edge side. What if Sean would have killed him?
I think
the high schooler killed a racer. And
Americans coming over here and killing Japanese, causing trouble and mischief in Japan. Breaking news: rednecks have invaded.
Oh,
dang! How tall is this fucking mountain?
That's what I'm saying.
Holy shit! Like the angle, like for a while it doesn't even show like going down angle. It's just going flat. Like
I know because they're CGI-ing, they're cutting out, they're in and out. They're probably using the same road over and over.
They're probably using the same road. I don't say it's CGI, but they're probably using the same road. Let me see this drift. See, look at that. He goes out of control. You're telling me if Han doesn't die in the other one, but this dude does. Oh, but his car explodes.
Does it explode at the end?
No, but Han does.
Yeah, Han explodes.
Look at this, dude. You're telling me he doesn't get a concussion?
He probably does.
Brain damage. Look how hard that car hits on the ground next to it.
But the frame shouldn't bend. Yeah, see, like it's not gonna just crush him in there.
It comes like at least 2 stories down.
But the fact that he fell down that mountain, though, yeah, that is.
He must have like falling upside down in your head. You bump your head real hard. That's brain damage.
His airbag didn't even come out.
Didn't even show this funny fucking uncle.
Oh, it didn't. Well, what happens basically, she leaves and goes rolling run over to Sean, and then the uncle walks over there, and you know what? It's not even what he says. I don't even remember what he says. It's his face because he's looking at him, and
like, he does got some guts, kid.
He does say something, and Sean says something back, and then when he turns around, he's got this smile on his face, like he's got this major grin, and the music's all playing. And he's like smiling hardcore. This is a ridiculous smile. Like
he knew, like, I'm gonna have fun with these kids doing stupid shit.
It's like he was having too much fun. Watch when he turns around.
Oh man, that face is like, damn, this kid's wild. He makes that face like, damn, I can't believe that kid just fucked that shit up. Like,
yeah.
You're like, damn,
that Bama boy friggin'
these Americans
destroyed
are
my uncle.
crazy.
Yeah.
Killed my nephew. Fuck.
But it was sure fun watching it, you know.
It was sure fun watching kill my nephew.
I feel like that's like a story he's gonna go tell his other Yakuza bosses.
Dude, like, he's like, go back to like the park. Guys, I can't believe it just had my fucking nephew got his ass whipped by some kid from Alabama. Got his ass whipped like some kid in the backwoods. Because he had that face like, man, that'd be a good story.
Yeah.
That kid's crazy. I love his face. So anyway, Sean, I guess, kills DK because he looks like he died. I'm gonna say
he might not have died.
I'm saying DK died because his uncle was obviously pretty cool with his son getting flipped. Didn't even go check on his fucking.
Well, maybe they checked on him because he's fine. Just car crashed. You know.
His uncle don't give a fuck. His uncle don't give a fuck.
And like when you saw him in the car, he was still sitting fine, and it just landed on top.
There's no way he's fine flipping over like that.
Well,
here, his uncle don't give a fuck. Then he didn't rush over to check. He's like, hey man, he's like, I'm gonna go fucking congratulate this guy just beat my fucking punk ass DK nephew over there.
Yeah, because he don't care. He's Yakuza.
He's having a great time.
He's just gonna get rid of his, because he was already upset with his nephew.
He's already here for fun
because he lost all that money to Han and stuff and
fucking slipping.
Yeah, he's probably gonna have him killed anyways.
Good. I was like, oh, good.
So was that the last scene then?
So yeah, he's hugging Myra, and then it transitions back to the parking garage. Now, Sean's the new DK. Yeah, Sean's the new Drift King.
And he's just hanging out with Myra, talking or whatever, and that's when little Bow Wow runs up to him and
it's like, hey man, there's someone that wants to see you.
Yep.
Yeah, they hear you're the hottest racer in town, buddy.
Yeah, and he's like, he knows Han, and he said Han was family.
That's a trigger word. It's like, he said knew Han. Like, I don't care. He said he was family.
Yep.
So fucking Sean shows up, gets triggered by the word family from Bow Wow saying they knew Han, saying Han was family. Mm-hmm. We began this hip hop music the whole time. Then he gets this deep moment and like, family means a lot to me. I'm gonna look at Myra. Now I'm gonna go think about this race. Now I'm gonna think about Han. He got deep from one word. From one word, he got deep right now.
But family, it don't make no sense because he don't like his mom. He don't like his dad. Like,
bro, this is the new family. His family on the streets. You think fucking Brian's related to Vin Diesel?
No, well, kind of now because eventually I think he marries Vin Diesel's sister and then so brother-in-law or something like that.
We'll talk about that later. Yeah, so he pulled up to him and then like we got this whole hip hop music, this fucking like techno Japanese music playing the whole time. Mm-hmm. Finally get our classic fucking Fast and Furious music.
He gonna drift in that though?
Nah, he gonna. Vin Diesel knows what he's doing.
There's no room for a quarter-mile race. He even says it. This ain't no quarter-mile race.
Look at him all tough showing up. His fucking white t-shirt, like, I don't care.
He's not wearing a tank.
I'm just here to fuck shit up. What's up,
wearing a tank like he usually does.
It'd be cool if he just fucking pulls up a Modelo to his fucking like now, like, oh, I'm ready to race, bro.
Or Corona. That's what he drinks. Remember?
I wondered for my friend Han a few years ago. I didn't know he was into American muscle.
Bitch, you have one.
When he was rolling with me.
Yeah, just because he has one. Han never really drove one. Not in this movie.
No, this ain't no 10-second
There you go. See.
I got nothing.
You look dreamily at him. I got nothing.
Yeah, I got another time.
You ready, kid?
Looks like
I want to see this race.
I want to see this race too.
Oh, and then of course his girlfriend gonna come out there. Oh, this is cycle starting over. Now Vin Diesel's gonna come, steal Sean's girlfriend. They're gonna get a race on the mountain. Sean's gonna get beat up, and then
Vin Diesel's new DK. He's Diesel King. Dude, so this movie, in canon, this is the 7th movie. Fucking Vin Diesel's gotta know how to drift by now.
It doesn't make sense since the 7th movie because Vin Diesel looks so young in this movie. And then you see him now?
This is poor planning. Like, he looks mature. He looks like such a baby still in this.
Oh, my bad.
He looks like such a baby in this scene. Like, Vin Diesel still. That's young Vin Diesel. Either way, this is a great movie because it's a very fun adventure. This is very, like, high schoolers' dreams. Like, I'm gonna go to Japan, be a street racer for fucking up in America too much.
Yeah, this movie is
a silly movie. It's a silly, fun movie.
It's so basic. Like
it's not basic. It's over the top, outrageous for nothing.
No, it's basic. Like the storytelling, because there's nothing really going on. It's just Sean getting in trouble.
I gotta prove myself, but not get in trouble.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like it.
I like it.
I can't wait. I'm glad
I love this, and I love Too Fast. These first 3 movies are the best movies out of the whole F9 series.
You haven't seen the other ones yet.
I saw 4.
I know you're already prejudging.
I don't want to talk about 4.
You remember what you said about this movie before you watched it?
Everything I've ever seen of Tokyo Drift.
Yep.
I cannot tell what the plot is. It doesn't look like it has a plot. It doesn't look like it makes sense. Bow Wow's in this movie. Vin Diesel makes a cameo at the end. Tokyo Drift looks exciting, and it does look exciting. It's like the worst one, the franchise. Brought back the least amount. It looks like a mess. Oh yeah.
Okay, so don't prejudge the other ones.
No, I love it. This is great.
I'm just saying, you never know. I haven't seen them all either, so I don't know. Maybe one of them all is really good. Well, if your standards is Tokyo Drift being the best, then I'm sure the rest
I can't wait to be impressed.
The rest of them are probably bad because Tokyo Drift is nothing like the other movies.
It's the worst one, apparently. I don't see why.
No, apparently it is. It's by far I've been saying like YouTubers have been reviewing Fast and Furious, and all of them picked Tokyo Drift. Why? Because it's the worst one. All they did. It was crap on it. You're the only one that likes it.
I like it.
just so you know.
The only thing I don't like is like, I feel like it hits everything right. Cause like,
what?
Okay, we're gonna talk about the next movie.
It gets nothing right, man.
Like for fucking Fast and Furious movie, we got our street racers. We got our party in the streets. We got people fucking like losing for money. We've got some fucking bad guy does stuff that's not legal.
Would it matter if they were 90? Let's say if they're old people and doing it. Would that matter?
Yeah, there's like some 95-year-old Yakuza guy fucking working for his uncle.
No. I mean like the street racers were 90.
Like 90 years old? Yeah, I'd watch it.
I'm just saying the people matter.
Like,
the people matter. I'm just saying the people matter.
We make our own Fast and Furious called F10, and it's just like everyone's old, and it's like a good plot, but everyone's old.
Well, this doesn't have a good plot.
That doesn't no clear plot.
What's the plot? Tell me what the plot is.
Sean fucks up and must prove himself in Japan.
No, that's not the plot. I don't think that's the plot.
No, there is real no plot. It's like the more you fuck up, you'll get things right eventually. Is what it's trying to
No,
teach
what it's saying is if you're Sean from Alabama, you can do no wrong, because even if you do wrong, you'll just get rewarded over and over again till you get it right. That's what I got. Because Sean got chance after chance after chance. He's horrible. He got some rich Asian guy to front him 2 cars and teach him how to drift.
Han has way too much money to be fucking around with to let some dude destroy a car.
Yeah, that movie. It's a fun movie to watch and stuff, but like I can't recommend it to anybody. Like if somebody's asked me, hey, which movie the Fast and Furious you gonna watch? Like, no, I can't recommend Tokyo Drift because it's just so different than the rest of them. If they watch Tokyo Drift and they do like Tokyo Drift, they're gonna hate the rest of them.
I feel like you should show Tokyo Drift first so you can raise your standards up.
No, it's not standards up. It's like a
you go from the worst to the best.
It's like a sideways standards because they're both. All these Fast 9 movies are not good movies.
Anyway,
but they're 2 different types of movies, in my opinion.
It gets me weirded out because we go from like a street racing series to like now a spy action series, or I don't know what the fuck it's supposed to be now. Anyway, I think that's what I like about these first 3 set movies, because at least it tries to stay in like the whole street racing realm still.
Well,
that's
the second one wasn't really about street racing per se. It was about them making
a bus.
Yeah,
but also there's still street racing involved to like get to that point.
Well, yeah, that's how the other ones are. I guarantee you. I don't know because I guarantee you they're all gonna have at least one street race in there. One like legit with some girl or guy going like down in between them. Yeah, yeah. I guarantee you.
We'll see.